Well, with this, that is all of the items done, right? So you can see well, it's a little high actually. Particle effect. There we go. We get a amalgamation of metal, right? But that's not too important. So I finally finished all the items for the Nexus, right? Actually functional wise, right? Not just sprites. So why don't we hop out and retest it? Because I did tweak the system a little bit, right? The story, if you will. So hopefully it's a bit more balanced so we can do it properly with iron. I made the iron golems a bit easier to heal and the boss fight a little bit easier too. Plus, of course, the exit portal, right? So exits. I also need to start tweaking stuff out here, right? The system currently for these little vases is the counter continues to accumulate regardless of dimension, but then once you come back to the overworld is when they trigger. Hence why as soon as we come out of that world, we get one spawned. And same if you were to go to the end or nether, right? You could just sit in there and then come back and force spawn one from wherever you are located. I think I want to change the system altogether. But I need to craft the diamonds and I need to reset the Nexus. Easiest way to do that is just go scoreboard objective, remove, and then I think it's Enchanter's Realm, right? So this will force it to refresh to the earliest states. So that's that done. And then for the actual diamonds, well, I might as well use the loot table. So loot give us Runechant, and then I think we want fragments. It's been a while. And then enchantments, right? And this should be, there we go, pieces of paper, and we're looking for the dust as well. Perfect. So that's everything we need to craft the diamonds. Now I am going to reduce it, I think, right? So currently it's diamond plus 1 and 1 gets you 2 diamonds, but I will make it 1 for 1 now that there is an exit portal. So you only need 1 to go in, then you can exit whenever you want. But last thing to do is definitely to revoke all the advancements and reload the world, just so we don't have all the pop-ups. So basically all that there is left for me to do is the trades for all the villages in the Nexus and to redo the advancements. And I should be able to get this out, I think, in time for Christmas, right? As a nice little holiday treat for anyone who wants to give it a go. But we'll grab a bow and some steak, right? And yeah, survival, off we go. So refreshes, perfect, right? So the other big change is it doesn't refresh or build the Nexus until the first person teleports in. Hence why we saw the old villages, but now we have the correct state and we need to go run around and collect all the blocks. So I'll do that quickly since that's not really changed. And there we go, 64. And since we can heal now, I don't mind just falling down. Okay, on to the next state, and this should be the first little tweak. Basically, I got rid of the idea of forcing the player to leave and come back, right? I rather just have everything inclusive and you can just play through the story all in one go. So there is a little bit of dialogue change, I think. Much better. We have buildings again. Oh, I see you've returned, Zalric. Well, now that I have my workshop back, we also got to check for typos, but this is no... Oh, good. We need to get the Nexus reignited. You won't happen to have any crimson bloots or heated buds left, right? So that's different. Instead of asking for metal, you're in luck. For the bud, just need a little magic, but no bloots, I'm afraid. Or maybe if we're lucky, there's still a few growing somewhere around here. Oh, and I think I saw some impound amethyst near the mining entrance. Say, adventurer, be a sport and go fetch me some, and see if you can find that flower while you're at it, right? So another little fetch quest. But we need to amethyst, we get heated bud off him, and then we need to find the flowers, bring it to this guy, and we will be able to get crimson bloot plus heated bud to get the essence of the sun to trigger the next stage. So we know where the amethyst is, and well, I'll obviously show you where the flowers are, but we can go ahead, pick some of these, might as well grab them all, right? They come in handy later on anyway. Just walk over them to collect them. Again, anything that spawns in the Nexus is just walk over it. You don't have to destroy, you don't have to hit it. In fact, you can't because you're in adventure mode, right? And then as for the flower, oh, there we go. So it's nice and nearby. Unfortunately, it's interesting. Should have a particle effect, which makes me worry it's not working. And that's because it's not. Interesting. I wonder if it's the growth stage, right? Because they're meant to accumulate slowly. Well, this is why we test. Right, that should be a little bit better. I tweaked their grow times, and basically they have to have X amount of score for you to be able to collect them. But as you can see, we've got the particle effects now, which means I should be able to pick them up. Yep, perfect. Take a little fire damage. But basically the way all the flowers work is they spontaneously count up, right? Every tick they can either increase by 1, 2, or 3, and then once they get to a certain interval, they advance their growth state. It's basically the main concept of how any flowers work in the game. Well, not flowers, but, you know, crops. And then once they get to the final stage, I was checking the score, but the easier way to handle it is probably just check the tag. And once we check the tag, we can collect it. And as you can see, it's an actual flower in my hand, right? It's a block. Although we can't place it or do anything. What is it? What am I using? The flower banner pattern, right? But we'll waste one of these because I think the grindstone is in there. No, we haven't restored it enough. Okay, we'll hold on to one because what you can do is you can grind this up into its flower petals and root, right? And then that's all usable throughout the Nexus. But I thought this was a nicer concept. You're harvesting the full plant and then you have to process it, right? Hence why they take up a full inventory slots. You carry it. I'll probably do inventory effects. I don't know. I'm still debating it, right? So if you hold it, maybe you take some fire damage or hunger or something, right? If as many are in your inventory or something like that. I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay, but we can do the new trades. So get a heated bud from you. You can buy extra if you want, right? Again, they don't stack, so just waste your inventory. And, well, I guess you could sort of speed up one of the mini games going forward. It's not a big deal. And then we've got the flower and we've got the head bud. So we can go ahead and grab the... Okay. Oh. Right. That's not horrible. So I have the hide flag. Is that why it's not... Or I manually set it to white. I probably manually set it to white, right? Because it's just a nothing item. It's not meant to be fancy. So I do have to fix up the trade. The heated bud is fine though. Yeah, okay. Which is a little bit more annoying because what it means I really need to do is resave the state of the Nexus. So, in fact, to make it easier on myself and then I don't have to go back through and correct all the other flowers, what I'm going to just do is advance the scoreboards of these flowers, right, to the correct amounts rather than searching the tag, and obviously fix the trade and then resave the template. Right, so that should be the... Oh, nope. Ah. The objective. It's custom block states, right? That should be the flowers, 2 entities. That's what we want to see. And now I just have to fix up the villager. Right, let's see if I got the pathing right. So buy tag, display name, set value. See, yes. And just to make sure the trade works before I save it, perfect. Okay, so this is how I've been handling the Nexus. For anyone interested, we'll go back to creative for a second. TP to 000, which is outside the Nexus. And then just obviously a structure block to save the template, right? So this will save all the entities, importantly, the villager trades and the flower generation. The amethyst should have spawned back, but I should double check that before we do save it, right? Because we collected it before I reloaded the world, just to make sure. Okay, perfect, because obviously I want them in stock. So I can go back to 000, and yeah, save it. I do have to remember what it's called. I feel like it's restored, or it might be repaired, right? Because it's the second stage. I should have numbered them, said I chose words. I'll figure it out, save it, and then we'll continue on with the Nexus. Right, fingers crossed that this is correct. We reload. Hopefully the villager has remembered his new trade. Oh, that is the wrong one. 24, 24, 24 is central. So where are you? Wrong side. Right, please be white. Okay, perfect. We can go back to survival. Game mode survival. Is there anything I don't need? Nope, we should be fine. Actually, I can get rid of that, get rid of the extra plants, and I don't really need to scroll anymore. Okay, perfect. Now, just throw it into the forge, right? That's all it says. Just double check to make sure I did this correctly. Simply throw it into the center of the ancient forge. Perfect. Though I don't really say what the ancient forge is, I suppose. That could be a slight problem. Do I say I'm over by the ancient forge? That might be an indicator. I might change it to throw onto netherrack, because it should, I think the way I set up, it should work as long as it's just on netherrack here, right? If we throw it onto this block, it should still do the job. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, I should change the tooltip, I think. Okay, so I'm not sure when I messed up the recording, but it's fine. You can start the stage again, right? Nice and easy. Reload the world. Music starts. Oh, definitely equip the iron armor, and probably heal up. Okay, and also we got a double play of the text, interestingly. That I'm not too sure on. Yellow gate is when they're spawning, right? So we need to to defeat the enemies to drop the materials. I did up their rates and also decrease the amount we need to repair the golems. So it should be a little bit easier, right? Look at that. We got 5 iron and 3 amethyst. I mean, we could probably get away with just spamming the iron rather than going and crafting it. It's definitely super powerful to head back to the Ancient Forge and craft. Red gate is next. As long as we manage the gates, we should be somewhat fine. Again, we're just in iron, so it's not too rough. We can knock them down, and that really helps. Red gate again. Should be fine. There's only 2, I think. Right, only looks like 2 spawns. Nope, 3 again. That's fine. Again, I should probably try and knock them down, or at least not get knocked down by them myself. Okay, 5 is not enough, but there should be enough materials down that we can go craft, I think. And definitely make sure to heal up. Although we do respawn at the center of the Nexus, so it's not too bad. Now, there was an error last time, right, where it crafted the amounts of... Well, actually, there's a few errors. So I don't understand why, but for whatever reason, certain items just aren't stacking. As you can see, all the iron ingots, which is weird to me, because I don't know why they're not stacking. Oh, one of you fell, apparently. That's right, I'll take your resources. But what I want to see is this last time gave us as many as amethyst we had. It didn't delete the iron properly, and it looks like it did again. Yeah, so we got 18, which is incorrect. That's not how that should work. But we definitely have enough to repair. And as you can see, they stack. So I don't know why it's just the first time they hit your inventory, they don't stack for whatever reason. But we want to go repair green first more than anything. Which is a bit unfortunate because there are massive zombies coming our way. And I assume there's some wither skeletons aggroed behind us. Hopefully we can pick these guys off before we have to worry about that. Just knock you off. Yeah, no more spawning. Heal up. Definitely repair you. So we'll get a message. Cool. Has been repaired, and we gain regeneration, which does make it a little easier. And they also do AoE damage now, as you can see. We should be fine. In fact, we should be able to just repair them without even doing the trade, right, with the main villager, which I did make easier. You only have to trade him 8 now instead of 16. So you can drop to give them regen. But then again, right, these just instantly heal them, so it is super useful. So we can do that one. And I believe it's the last one, right? Is that everyone repaired? Repaired. Cool, but I guess we haven't gotten the trigger to the next stage. Okay, that's something I'll have to look at quickly. It doesn't appear to be an issue with the function that I can see. So we will just hop into creative, right? We reset it. Ah, okay, that's weird. Sets it to -4. That is definitely not correct. Why is it saying it's -4? I think it's because it's replacing the iron golems, which is bad. What's the easiest way to fix this? Because that's kind of a weird state for the scoreboard, right? So if I repair one of these fully, it'll go up by 1, but we're waiting for it to count to 4. Well, you know what? Just if the function is in the negative, just set it back to 0. That's the easiest way to do it, actually. So, oh god, where scoreboard players set, or even reset, I suppose. Reset just clears the score, right? Doesn't delete it. Okay, so that should be fine. It should be nice and easy to fix. Make sure the command is working. Good. But I do have to reset. And we'll just clear it in creative since we did already just quickly clear it. Ooh, why is it still -1 though? Okay, that didn't work. Okay, better. So it's starting at 0. So each one we repair should increase the score by 1. Yeah, and then this should be nice and easy. Should probably count how many iron it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12 like that, or 8 all at once, right? And regardless of how much damage they've taken. There we go. On to the next stage, the Nexus. I don't have to worry about the scoreboard being in a weird state once we're in the next stage, so that's fine. We'll head back into survival, which sends us to adventure mode, and we might as well just clear the scoreboard and get on with it. Don't think I've changed this stage too much, right? It just nerfed the boss. So all we have to do is make our way to the Amethyst Caverns. Why do we get... Oh, that correct? I feel like that is not how long those effects should be. Do I intend to make the boss fight easier after you clear it? They don't constantly give it. No. Yeah, so they definitely shouldn't be 3 minutes, I think I have it set to. Why would I do that? I don't know, I feel like they should be like 5 seconds. Yeah. I know why. Initially, sorry, excuse me. Initially I had them only trigger once. Right, so as soon as you repaired the golem, it gave a burst, but now it's ongoing. You know, we'll use the other entrance actually now. So I think we came out this way, but we can go in this way. Oh, actually, no, there is a tweak. I changed the trades because we do want to get the warding stone. So we need to make some metal. Again, this worries me. I'll need to fix it up, right? That should only create 1. Yeah, and they both get deleted. But if we do both stacks, it'll create 5 for whatever reason. Right? It goes to the amethyst and doesn't worry about the iron, which is just weird. I don't know how many coins we need, so I'm going to grab all 6. I feel like it's 4, but we'll see. It is 4, perfect. Right, so we want the warding stone. It makes the boss slightly easier by dealing damage to him when he activates certain abilities. Now the reverse entrance should be through the crafter's den here. And I will probably clear the effects. Yeah, clear. Nope, that is the wrong one. That was going to be very bad. We want, oh, effect clear. Yeah, now we're just normal power, which is fine. So we can come through his house, take a little bit of full damage, come out this way, and it should put us, that's not good. These should not exist. Well, I guess they're just flavorful imagery, right? You can't pick them up or anything, they're not glowing. It's fine. Okay. Hopefully this goes well. Touch 1, tell you that a boss will come. And then touch 2, run away. It's fine. So I lowered his HP a ton, reduced his damage, but he still blinks away. So you still have to find him, right? Otherwise he will grab you eventually. But I think this, because of the like hide and seek, the music is kind of perfect for this. He's nearby because we're getting his health bar. It's fine, we can explore the different pathways. So eventually he'll just trigger his grab, or he will just slowly lose, I suppose. Right, so the presence of a warding stone causes Veltos to suffer backlash from his magic. Oh, and almost get us. So this is the area effects he spawns. So apparently, I think it's because it's inside the block that I can't touch it. But it should be doing contact damage with us. Oh, you're on the other side of the grate there. Huh? That music was very short. Okay. Also, I don't know how to get there. I built the tunnels first, so it's probably the least thing I know where to go. I guess, and I'm not good at parkour. Come on, just grab me. I should force his ability, right? If the player doesn't find him in a certain time frame, he automatically grabs him. That'd probably smooth out the boss fight. I don't think this is the correct way either. No, this is back the way we came. So that means it's the opposite side. Well, I'm really annoyed that the music lasted that long. I sped it up, I guess that's why. Are you still there, by the way? You are. It's fine. I mean, okay, that one damaged us. Yeah. You know what it is? It hasn't collided with the ground because it's on the edge of the block. And that's why it hasn't spawned the very, very dangerous zone. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh! Of course, right when I was about to cut, he does that. Yeah. A little difficulty to the fight. And maybe I shouldn't make his grab, because right when you respawn, I kind of just need to open up the tunnels a little bit more. I don't mind having the grates there for the final stage, but I should probably oh god. That's no good. I definitely need to open up, because right now I don't really know how to get to my stuff, and he grabbed me again. Yeah, okay, this is not going the way I wanted, but he is definitely easier, but he is a boss, right? As long as he feels like a boss, I suppose. Again, we can leave and come back. We can just pretend, I suppose, right? Like we exited, went and got a bunch of netherite stuff, and then went back on the hunt. So we know he's down here, which is good. We should be able to take him out. Oh, or he can just take us to him, that's fine too. I think he's stuck anyway. He's still fairly tanky. Oh, we don't have the warding stone anymore, that's also why. He's not taking a lot of passive damage. I mean, he's just a wither skeleton, right? Oh, but with bad debuffs. Very bad debuffs. So we could... Ah, and you can't path. Why can't you path? Well, you can path if I stand over here, but if we come this way... Yeah. Your follow range should be much higher. Pretty sure I set it to like 50. Of course he gets us. This is not... It's not a great showcasing. And of course, his magic right as I tab over to restart the recording. I really need to get the Warning Stone back. I should have gone and, I suppose, traded for another one. To get the amethysts again, we can just access them through the miner. Foreman is his occupation, right? So 1 iron pick gets us 3 amethysts. I suppose you'll still need iron yourself though. But we can just use God mode, right? And of course he just has to blink. So there you are. Back in the little lock cell. There's a way to, but we will just give him the nice little touch of bye-byes. Yeah. Where's the... Do I have to hit him again? God, I had to hit him again. It's fine, I want to make some changes to this as well. Right, enough playing around. So, tweaks, there's now this pathway back up and down. So you can come in this hole and leave this hole. You don't have to use the house exit. And then I also opened up all the pathways, right? So the cavern is a lot more accessible. You can go to all the regions, unlike before where it was a maze-like structure, right? That you had to find certain ways and parkour up. So for instance, this gate is now open. This hole is now open, so you can go through there. Essentially, every way is now possible to traverse, no matter where the boss teleports. As for the music, I will probably have to add it to the resource pack, right? A longer version or something like that. Something I will just add to the list, and when I get around to it, I get around to it. But we are just going to do this nice and easily with netherites, right? We have the Warning Stone as well, so it shouldn't be too rough. We'll see if we can get this done by the music time, right? As long as we juggle him, should be fine. Just have to watch for the abilities like that. It's actually nice to know that they continue to path to where they once were, right? Instead of where they teleport you to. It's interesting. But we are taking a little bit of damage. I forgot to give myself stake. That's also worrisome. Next time he blinks away, right? We'll just recover for a little bit. There we go. Again, he should path to me, right? I upped the follow attribute, but it doesn't seem that way. I'm just going to give myself stake, right? Because that's what we'd normally have, or something appropriate. It's not, is it? It's cooked beef. Yeah, cooked beef. 64, please, so we can heal up. And we can either wait for him to find us, or we can go hunting. But again, yeah, we can now go through all the tunnels, so basically just, I suppose, go near an exit, see where his H-bar comes back, and then go from there. Although he did blink again, so could be in a different location. But yeah, just explore the tunnels, or wait for him to pull you. It should be a nice, fun boss fight, right? Again, I think his HP is at a manageable level, right? You just have to worry about certain abilities like that. That is definitely a time to... I'm gonna die. Time to go. Yeah. So, what do we get hit by? He used Crushing Blow, which is with a skeleton ability. The prompt did not appear, but we heard the sound effect, like crush sound, and then he used Volatile Magic at the same time. And that 1-2 combo nuked us, unfortunately. Even in Netherite gear. Let's just tap him and use the command. Where'd you go? Where are you hiding? Tell me where you are. Yeah, there's some other secrets too, and that's also annoying. Getting stuck in blocks because I suppose it's not centered properly. He's not here anymore, that's for sure. On there. Come on, where are you? There you are. Okay, let's just do this nice easy way. You guys can have fun dealing with him. We'll hit him a few times just to make sure. But this should work as long as he stays in front of me and does not teleport away. Right, yeah, so he still has the Wither Scale abilities. That's why he's using, like, Soul Fragment. But the Crush attack, I guess, isn't... The range on it versus the Tell Raw command isn't appropriate. Anyway, we got the Condensed Magic, so we can finally complete the Nexus. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm happy with its difficulty. I don't expect you to do the boss one first try. I mean, there's obvious places where you can cheese it. That's intentional. Again, he has some abilities to work around that, but you can definitely cheese it. So I think it's fine. That's kind of weird though. Teleported me out and then built the Nexus and did the prom. That's fine. All right, we're all done, finally. Yeah, so I still have to do their trades and the advancements, and then we're good to go. I think with that, the balancing for the Nexus is fine, right? Seems fine. Again, for a more adept player, right, with potions or something like that even. And again, exit portal now, so you can leave whenever you want, but I think we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.